Things are moving on.
There. Okay, there's still one, but that's fine. Let Jesus watch over me, so I'm not suffering alone. Okay. Hi, I'm CJ. Welcome back to Movie Monday. I made a little poll the other day. This is new. I made a little poll on Instagram the other day asking what I should be watching next for Movie Mondays. And I was aiming for old movies that I never really got to watch when I was younger. And among that list was The Shining, The Mummy, and The Devil Wears Prada. And I left another option for, just suggest other movies, but overall, unexpectedly, what won was a tie between The Devil Wears Prada and The Shining. Now I'm going to save those two options for next Monday. So if you want to contribute to that, you can vote on my poll on Instagram at instagram.com/bbrtz. Right now though, I will be subjecting myself to a little bit of, I don't know how to call it without being offensive. Let me just explain this in context. So there I was, just enjoying my day. Around some time ago, my sisters and their friends were doing a little movie night in the living room, which was fine, and they had the projector up, which was fine. But then I stumbled upon a scene. They were watching a horror movie, and I stumbled upon a scene where people were in little cubicles, completely shrouded in darkness and just full of desk lamps. And I mean, that was okay, that was completely normal. But when I asked them what kind of office this was, and they say it's a call center agent office, it might have. I'll just get some actual positive lighting here because the cold lighting is making me look hellish, which I mean I should probably am. Aha! The artificial warmth make me not scare the children too much. Okay. That movie in question is a Filipino film called SUNOD. I'm not sure how this is going to go for American viewers, but if you are Filipino, then I guess it won't be much of a problem on your end. I'll leave the English subtitles on, but I'll leave the audio as Filipino because I want this movie to explain to me, to justify itself in, on certain scenes. I already have a pretty janky relationship with Filipino films already. So I honestly hope this isn't. I could talk about Filipino horror films as an entire video, but I'm just gonna focus on one. So I am here on Netflix, and Sunod is right over here. I'm not gonna watch the trailer. I want to go in here blind, completely blind, and who knows, maybe I might tackle Filipino films in other movie Mondays, but now I can only handle one at a time, and maybe you'll see why once we continue. So without further ado, let's go. Okay, I'm gonna have spoilers. Okay, it doesn't look too spoilery. Here we go. I even brought hot chocolate because coffee, and this isn't even my favorite mug. This is how much I feel very. Oh, and 16 plus. Great. Okay, rated 16 plus. I'll keep that in mind. I mean, you can get away with a lot of horror stuff even if it's 16 plus. Honestly, if you're really clever about it, you can get away with a lot of things. Hello? That's a nice opening shot. Dead kid. Is there a reason why she's not in the coffin? I mean, not gonna lie, this is pretty great imagery, but I'm unsure as to why she isn't in a coffin. Filipinos don't usually do the whole underground burial thing unless you're rich. Whoa. I already know that this is a dream, but that's dedication. That was good sound effects and that was good visual effects. Whoa. Huh. This is new. I'm not used to such a desaturated palette on a Filipino film. I mean, I don't think it's a bother. It's just new. I like it. I'm gonna be focusing on the audio, okay? I'm not gonna look down on the subtitles, but the subtitles are for you if you want to go along. I hope it's big enough though. 1 hour and 45 minutes. Okay, that's going to be 2019. That was a good cut. Like most I mean, old Filipino films that I've seen would just do the entire action of opening the door, getting up to open the door. I'm slightly turning around. I think that this isn't going to be that bad. Just because I saw one snippet of it doesn't mean it's going to be that bad. The shots are amazing. Transitions are amazing. The writing so far is not bad. If this was 2019, I wonder if this was shot during the pandemic. And the main reason why I'm hesitating so much is I don't know if this is a common thing or if I've just concluded this out of nowhere, but the thing with Filipino films is that sometimes when they're trying for horror, they sort of skirt the line between horror and comedy. Okay, now she's looking for a job. Ooh, I think that character is gonna come back later, the one that knocked her by, but okay. So what Filipino media does is it likes to always skirt romance with this unnecessary amount of comedy, or at least that's what I've observed recently. And while I'm not a big Filipino film fan anyway, that kind of grates on me. Like if I'm expecting this film to be a romance, why does it have to be trying so hard to be funny and be a comedy instead? I mean, you could skirt the lines of balancing it between. If it was a implied rom-com, then okay, that makes sense. But if it was just advertised as a romance, then why is there hefty amounts of comedy? You know what I'm saying? This is probably just a problem with me, but I'm confident with at least this one, that it seems to be good. The shots are great. Transitions are great. It's not doing anything too overly unbelievable. And now here's where my former expertise goes. For reference, I used to be a call center agent for...
Ma'am, this job fair is for students only.
Wait a minute. Ozio is a real company, I think. Let me just double check that. Oh, it's not. It's not. Okay, great. Okay, that's pretty good. And so far, I forgot what her name is. I forgot what the actress's real name is, but she's really doing a good job with the desperate mom type.
But if you still plan on reporting me, I will fight you. Tooth and nail right here, right now.
Not bad. Not bad writing.
I'm going to ignore the fact that you threatened me for the simple reason that you spoke better English than anyone who has applied so far.
That's high compliments.
I'm gonna schedule you for training tomorrow. Does that work for you?
Not bad. Not bad.
Oh, we'll be needing this.
Of course.
Even though it's really wet.
Man, how is everyone doing so far? Okay. I hear you.
Kutusan kaya kita, gusto mo?
The what now? Okay, I'm gonna take this opportunity to learn a few words. Kutusan. What does that mean? Bop? Hit? Okay, I'm guessing.
Bakit nga pagkapi yung trabaho niyo?
Ganun talaga sa call center eh.
First myth. This isn't a mythbuster session, but the thing about call center agencies is that there is an option for the daytime shift, but because majority of clients are from the other side of the world, in different time zones, there aren't many clients during the day. That's why it becomes a lower pay grade. That's why most Filipinos opt for the night shift, because that's when, logically.
At least pag umaga, nandito ako.
It's going to be completely unhealthy. Kaya nga eh. I mean, yeah. That's gonna set up failure. I mean, I like that it's implying what I think it's implying, but just so you know, as a call center agent, what I did back then was what I had to do was change up my entire body's sleep schedule to fit in with the program.
Go. Good luck.
I love the relationship so far. So yeah, I was fortunate enough that it was the first time I was living alone, fully supporting myself. So there was nothing I needed to tend to during the mornings, There was nothing I needed to attend to during the day. It was just me, myself, and my clients during the night. That was the start of a very, very surprisingly quick downward spiral. It's the reason why there's a former call center agent in the title. And I'm beginning to think that's what's going to set her off as well. But okay, I'm already predicting that because of the schedule, every time she's there, she's asleep while while her daughter is awake. Probably something will happen to the daughter while she's asleep, and she'll end up blaming herself for it. Blah blah blah. Not that I'm thinking that's going to be bad writing. I think this is setting up for a good movie so far. I just happened to find the worst scenes. Wow, this looks more like a hotel than a call center. This is the fanciest call center I've ever seen. Is this real? Is this place real? Okay, fault number one I'm already seeing is that you're playing classical music that's very warm and endearing. And while that's endearing or giving a sense of security to the audience, it will not go well in a call center. Because your goal is to not make people fall asleep. And no offense to classical music, but that piece it's not going to help. Libero House? So what this is telling me is the call center happens to be on top of something else. Happens to be on top of a old hospital. I love the lighting in this so far. There's gonna be something behind her. Or are you gonna subvert? There's no way you're gonna do this this early. Are you? It's only been like 10 minutes. Huh. Okay, let's look at the office. Let me just see the entire place first before I say something. I already see 2 faults, and I'll say them now before I forget. Number 1, again, the entire point of the entire place, the entire call center has to make sure, especially for the night shifters, to make sure that everyone is awake. Am I recording properly? I do not want to say this again. There's now rays of light here because it's reflecting from the door. But anyway, the entire point of it is to make sure that they don't sleep. So number 1, classic music, that's a no-no, unless it's a really lively piece of music. Number 2, why is it so dark? I don't know if all call center agencies were the same as mine, but mine used to be like just full of light everywhere. Entire buildings are fully lit. Not a single corner you'd find that's just shrouded in darkness. No, because you want people to stay awake. If it's going to be shrouded in darkness, that's just a major no-no. I know that they're like adding to the entire feel of the movie where everything is pretty much horror, but no. This is taking me out of it. Also, number 2, back then we used to have cubicles, or at least slight table partitions, because it was used to diffuse sound in the back. That's one thing. So the fact that they're just sitting beside each other, sharing tables is fine, but having no means of diffusing sound is a little problematic to me. And another thing, people don't have the time. Call center agents don't have the time to just look at somebody who's wandering inside. No, that's a no-no. They are completely focused on their clients. Unless if they're really, really veteran, they're veteran agents and they know how to do their shit without even looking. I can't believe that they're just naturally just looking at her while she's passing by, especially since they're looking away. That's just okay. For the movie's sake, it did show that there were like only a few agents, and my company used to have like hundreds or maybe dozens in just one floor. So okay, maybe I'll pass. I'll save my judgment for later. Nah, I'm gonna keep judging. But those are my first observations for now. I hope I forget about it so I can be sucked in.
Hi everyone, my name is Lance.
Also, I don't know if it matters, but back then, one of the major requirements we had was to try to not do a Filipino accent as much as possible, which I guess was slightly, now that I think about it, it was very racist because our instructions were back then to invoke an American or invoke any non-Filipino accent to invoke rapport quickly and that was kind of sad. Fortunately, I already know. I've been speaking with a pretty neutral American accent my entire life, even though I'm not Filipino American, and that was because of American media just being there entire life. But I witnessed fellow trainees who we went through all of these lessons and tests, and when it came down to the one of the final exams, they would be rejected from the final laps because they had a strong Filipino accent. It wasn't even fairly that strong. It was just that they didn't achieve an American accent, and it was sad. It was very sad. I'll give plus points to this movie for allowing Filipino accents to be present for this agency, I mean. And I'm only 11 minutes in, Jesus.
Nandito lang ako para sa training allowance. Pag actual work na, fly na ako sa next BPO.
Questions at the back?
No, sorry.
That's actually pretty smart. Okay, so, and I won't snitch on anybody, but I think a lot of my fellow trainees probably did the same thing. So back then, in training programs, there's what you call the training allowances. That of course they'll pay for your they'll pay for your, if you're lucky, they would pay for your lodging. But they would give you an allowance, which is definitely less than what you'd earn from actually taking the job. But yeah, what Mimi says is actually, it makes sense.
Thank you for calling
TSB Bank. How can I help you?
Yes, ma'am. I can do that for you.
We can have the late fee reversed if you want, ma'am.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Oh god, it's giving me flashbacks. We used to have spiels all the time. I don't know if I said that correctly. We have those spiels all the time. Hello, welcome to... I used to work for Amazon. And at least that was our main client. And they would always say something under the lines of, man, it's already been a few years. Many years, actually. Hello, welcome to customer service. How may I help you? And I think, is there anything else I can help you with? Okay, I hope you have a great day. Blah, blah, blah. Just hours and hours of saying those same two lines all over and over again.
Sure.
Yes, sir. Sure, I can help you with that.
Thank you for calling.
Was that who I thought it was? Okay, never mind. I thought it was Kim Chiu. But yeah, you can already see the kinds of call center agents. That can't be the training program already, right?
Which client are you assigned to? Which client?
Oh, it's her. Huh, I didn't know she would be in this movie. I don't know her name, but I've seen her in a lot of...
You're taking too long. I'd like to cancel my credit card,
Ma'am,
please.
ma'am, please wait.
Okay, so that actually makes sense what she's doing. As part of our training back then, we did have simulated situations where our trainer, our supervisor, I forgot what they're already called, but they pretend that you're talking with a customer. If you don't follow the rules correctly, they intentionally make you feel stressed out, because in the end, this job is all about managing stress, and I'm actually pretty glad that they're exploring this.
If you do not know this system by end of day,
Yes, Miss Karen?
if they fail, it's on you.
Oh, and that's true too.
Yes.
Yeah, back then we were divided by teams. One of them, of course, was a team leader. So if one of us fails, the entire team fails. That's another factor to add to your stress. But okay, I think it's a little too much. It's your first day, especially in your training program, unless they skipped forward and I just missed all of that. But that's usually... simulations like that don't exactly just come around the very first day. Usually they give you at least a month to figure out the system, to study the system, not just a day. That's unrealistic. So that's another what I think her mistake was. One,
Sorry.
of course,
Karen Liboro, COO of LGO.
you fucking kidding me? This is getting me out of it. The fact that they're just expecting the students to figure out the system in one day. Unless if it was just a really very simple system, then I'll understand. But if it's pretty complicated, I don't even know what LGO is for. Then is it an IT system? Anyway, what I think was her mistake in the previous argument was she was supposed to let the client know that she understood the request. She'll start on her request and she'll come back to her in a moment. So she'll ask the client if she could give her about maybe 5 minutes to check on her request. and that's the main problem. You're not supposed to leave empty air. I'm still trying to get this off from memory. I don't know if I'm doing it right.
All right, ma'am. We'll do that right now.
This is why we have partitions. This is why you're supposed to have... There's no way you can hear that conversation solely when you're in an entire room of agents. We had partitions for this purpose. Okay, they were obviously like doing the conversation with each other, but another point was to not make eye contact. But I am way too forgiving of this movie. Okay, maybe they were probably under observation. That's why they were focusing solely on them. I bought some food, by the way.
Kasi yung anak ko eh. Congenital heart defect.
Ah,
Worth it. Worth it talaga lahat.
I've decided.
Huh?
I'm staying.
that was a good scene. I actually felt some of the tears piling in, but thankfully it didn't go too much.
Pwede.
I don't know if that was intentional, but as it zoomed out, it started focusing on this person here in the lower left. Is that just my imagination? No, it did it. It did it.
Getting pretty annoying. I'll call back later.
I apologize for the disturbance, sir.
Just heard about your daughter from HR. I'm so sorry. So that we can speed up your regularization.
Huh? That's good. That should be good, shouldn't it?
Thank you again, sir.
Lance, family, remember?
Please don't be a bad guy. I can already see it building up to that he's actually a jerk. Oh man. So I was right. It did focus on you. Why were you so tall on the other shot? That's good. That was good.
Pass the call to me. Sabihin mo supervisor mo ako.
Okay, so I don't know however the agents did it, but I was aware, according to old co-workers, that they did that all the time, that they would just pass the call to somebody else, to their fellow co-workers, and not actually pass them to the supervisors, just so the client would feel better. But yeah, in my current case, in our current case back then, we actually did pass it on to supervisors, and that was only as a last resort. It's not something you just did willy-nilly because they were always swamped with very hard cases. So it was something we had to ask the supervisors in advance, like minutes in advance. So I'm curious what this will do. She's gonna get in trouble.
Hi, sir. Can I transfer you to my supervisor? Okay, please hold.
I love that. The fake smile. Getting hot in the middle of October. It's super hot. It's super hot. Why was it always hot? Oh, that's a nice song. That's a really nice song. Liwayway? I don't know what that means, but I'll take it as day. God damn it. Okay, I'm really... that actually surprised me. I think that counts as the first jump scare. But anyway, that was a great sequence. I can't believe that came from this movie. The cuts are nice. Sometimes I wonder if he's losing time, or if it was just transitions. But sometimes I think it looks like she's losing time, but it can't possibly be that. So let's keep going.
Did you really pretend to be Mimi's supervisor in a call last night?
That was only last night.
Karen listened to the recordings.
Of course she did. Every single call is recorded.
She was impressed. You are now a regular employee, Miss Sazan.
You could have just stayed where you were. That was much quieter.
I know it's late or early, but
Don't.
would you like to celebrate over some drinks?
Oh my god. I'm not sure how to feel about this. He looks so young. He looks very young compared to... I mean, it's not... They're both adults, so I think it's fine. And it's definitely fine that they're adults. Especially that they're both adults. But I don't know. It feels weird. So what's going to happen? This movie has subverted my expectations so far, so I'm glad. So the proper thing to expect is that there's going to be something behind her in the mirror. But I wonder if it's going to show up here, on the other mirror, or somewhere here on the right. I'll put my bets on there and there, instead of actually here. Or maybe nothing happens. Okay, we're going with this approach. What in the world? I didn't see. It didn't register. Oh, okay. It wasn't meant to register. 70s, right? I wonder if this is proper 70s code. Whoa, I like that shot. Honestly, if this is their time that they're logging out, then shouldn't be there a rising sun right about now, instead of being it fully dark. Oh yeah, no power means no elevators, so you have to go through this floor. Man, if I were her, I would never let a child like that just lead me around. No way, are you gonna take her with you? I knew it. So far, they're building the story pretty well. I didn't expect that to happen. And it's only been 30 minutes in. That's really cool. That's surprisingly cool. There's no way something bad is going to happen to her already, right? It's setting it up. I hate that it's so silent. It's literally silent. Well, shit. I have no idea what's going to happen. That was really well done.
Miss, ayaw.
Let me just go back. The Filipino word, I never realized the Filipino word ayaw does mean it doesn't work. And I never realized that that one word means that entire phrase. It's not working or it doesn't work. Ayaw. It's just it's funny.
Who's this? Larissa?
Liv,
Oh shit.
you okay?
That actually got me. Oh no, something bad happened. You could let your boss know, you know. Basement. Oh no. No. I'm still in the middle of playing Outlast. This is prime spooky material. No, do not get out of the elevator. Nope. You just doomed yourself. Nope. Okay. Stairs, but it's suspiciously chained. Hello? Why didn't you let them know where you were going? I'm at least glad the elevator isn't closing. I love how it contrasts with the environment. And the door suspiciously barricaded with many planks of wood. There's gotta be a reason why it's barricaded.
Something I can't quite explain.
What?
Ano?
Nawala yung abnormal heart murmur niya.
That's good, right? Suspicious, but good.
I think whoever's watching over Annette.
It's Nerissa, isn't it? Either she's still inside that body. Oh, she's definitely there. Oh my god. The hell? What did I hear? I love that you're playing a lot with blurred images. So I'm gonna guess. Either I'm already expecting that Nerissa had possessed her and is in full control of the entire body of Anel. Or it's two of them in the same body. Who knows? And it's the kid the kid is the main monster. Yeah, a lot of Filipino films have, I know one specific Filipino film that has done that, where it's the unassuming child that's actually the monster that you need to fear. So there's that.
Ito na po yung medical bill.
How bad is it? You've been there for over a week. It's gonna be a heck of a lot. Whoa. The hell? Did her face change in the background? It kinda did. I don't know if that was intentional. I don't know how to react to all of these. This entire office plan is just so open. Oh, I like this. And back then in our agency, we had specific areas where you could take a nap. So I think this is that. There's a literal place you could go, log in, take a nap, and then log out. You had only 1 hour. Okay, either something's gonna pop up behind her head or above her. It's not under her. It's not going to be under her. That's where it's going to be too obvious. Whoa. Oh, this is what the dream means. Anel's already dead. And I'm really loving the shots, by the way. Are we going with the red string of faith or something? No, I have a bad feeling about this. I have a bad feeling about this. A really, really bad feeling. Yep. I knew it. Give back the money. Give back the money. Hit him in the balls again. I knew it. It was too good to be true. Give back the money. It's pretty obvious it's already Nerissa.
Sorry.
I wonder though if she got all of Anel's memories. It's a nice house. I wonder. Oh god. Okay. I see another sad possible ending where Nerissa the kid will feel guilty somewhere down the line and she'll give back Anel, but in that process it will return Anel's abnormal heart murmur and she'll die. So that's one possible ending. The fact that you can sleep at night is amazing. With your entire body clock just, your entire body clock is changed. So I don't understand how you're able to sleep at night. Okay, that answers my question. That's a no. And that's Nerissa. Man, that actress is great. Who sleeps like that? God, don't tell me she's going to be gaslit by that guy.
Just want to give a shout out to Olivia.
Oh, you jackass.
Special day.
You douchebag. Asshole.
What's the prize this week?
How about a date with me? What happens in LGO?
That's not a comforting motto at all. Oh, they're at their home. They're at her home.
Shit.
That's appropriate. That's an appropriate reaction. No way. No way. Don't tell me. I kind of want to see it. I want to see what's going to happen to him. Something terrible is going to happen to him, and I'm here for it. Give me the horror vibes. Give me that tasty horror vibes. Come on, let's see him eat the dust. Let's see him be replaced by someone else. Come on, come on. Question is, how long has he been doing it? How long has he been in this job? Uh-huh. Yes. I'm so here for this. Oh no. Nope, you're not going anywhere. You deserve this, asshole. I have no idea how Nerissa is doing this. This is one trope I really like in horror films that I don't think is explored enough, but it's when the horror is in the actual side of the protagonist instead of actively trying to fight the protagonist. I really wish that more horror movies did that. Oh, now you're resorting to. Now you're desperate, huh? How did you not get rust all over your clothes? Also, is that blood everywhere? Dried blood, maybe? Can't just be water from ceiling or something. Something's gonna show up in the elevator. Come on, how are you gonna do this, movie? How do you want to do this? God damn, this movie is actually pretty good. Movie. I should be expecting this by now. Okay. Warning for flashing lights. This is probably going to sound messed up, but I like how they did that. There were lots of pink coloring on under his cheek, under his chin. So already my prediction for Nerissa has already come true. She's definitely the monster in this story. It just happened to find love with her, of all people.
Father is going to pull the plug.
So okay, family-owned company.
We will take care of everything.
That's bullshit. I really like the transitions in this. Like most Filipino films I've seen, or at least the old ones, they take the time to make the cheesy transitions, but I'm really liking the ones that this movie has been using. It's taken them very artsy, making them very artsy in a way. Like nobody just focuses on the fire and the gas range, and I like that it's doing that. Other Filipino films would be like doing entire full body shots, watching somebody work in the kitchen, not even seeing what they're working on in the kitchen. Are you gonna smile? That's not subtle at all, kid. Oh my god, I can't believe you're doing this. It's so amazing that they're not using Google. This is so obviously fake. This is taking me out of the movie. A mouse doesn't work like that. Googling. The tail end of World War II, turning it into a hospital. That's her. She's behind her. She's definitely behind her. Videos, really. Oh shit, this is prime opportunity to have her show up. You can't possibly gain that information through that one video. Is it gonna happen now? It's going to happen. Right? Movie? The music is telling me it's going to happen. It didn't happen. Oh, that's how you're going to test it, huh? I'm not blaming her for not immediately seeing it, of course. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that the movie is conveying it really good to me, to the audience. And I'm seeing how I can see why it's not going for Olivia.
Anel,
Say it. Say it out loud.
Nerissa.
I'm really liking this. This is actually really some... I did not expect this to happen, that they're just having a casual conversation about it. I like it. No more that exaggerated, take over, you're inside my daughter, get out, and then not even thinking of the consequences. That's why it's sunod. Sunod, okay, in Filipino, it means to follow. Sunod means to follow.
Nasaan ang nanay mo?
Alam ko.
Oh?
Nararamdaman ko na siya.
Oh?
Dahil nasa labas na ako, nararamdaman ko na siya.
Okay, so is that your mission? To get you to your mom? This is amazing. The fact that they're actually having a conversation. And not just all that Filipino shouting. Gosh, she's good. She's really good. Don't tell me you told her everything. Oh, you did. You did. Okay, that's even subverting more of my expectations. The fact that she's there. I like this. I like this top-down shot. Up. Oh, that's a one-way, straight. It's gonna be difficult. I like this. I like this though. It's not every day I see a top-down shot. Oh God, it's building so much tension. Okay, so what's the mom like? By the way, I have no idea where they are. If they're in Manila, or because that's where most horror movies take place. If it's not in the bustling city of Manila, it's always in some creepy countryside. It's never in the small towns or... And she's very old, 70s after all. And now it's the same situation.
Silang masama.
I hope she's telling the truth. I want to see what happens. She probably knows too, doesn't she? Oh no, no way, don't tell me. No. The original owner of the hospital?
Hello, Dad.
That's as small as... So he does know. So what kind of monster is the kid?
Right before we started building the hospital,
Uh-huh.
there was this woman. Her name was Perla.
I'm really loving the shots. It's just I'm not used to all these shots. That you're not focusing on faces and you're not focusing on cut. It's so very out of the Filipino stereotype, you know, and I'm really loving it. I'm loving these very artistic shots, and I'm very happy to see them.
It's pleasant.
What did you do? So you're telling me that Nerissa was just an unfounded psychopath for a child. I was about to say game. Movie, you better give me a really good reason why that's happening or why she is the way she is. I shouldn't expect that much. They don't have to explain why she is the way she is, but I don't know. I'd really like to understand all of it. Dang it. I don't know what time it is. Around 6 p.m. No more God rays, but I'll keep my position over here. Oh God, my hair is a mess. Jesus Christ.
I should not have allowed you.
Okay, what I'm going to predict now is that I love that. I think this entire movie is about a mother and daughter relationships. So the way this is setting up is the COO will try to avenge her mother, while Olivia is going to try to protect Nerissa because of Anel's still there. I don't know. This could end in a happy ending because that's how most Filipino horror movies end. But I can also see this becoming a bad ending or like a very troubled ending. I don't know. At this point, I don't know what to expect, and I like that.
How could a child do this on her own?
She didn't.
Oh. Why? Oh God, don't let anything bad happen to Mimi. She's been such a great help. By the way, my window is open, so anything could happen. Also, I'm thinking back at it now, since this is your run-of-the-mill supernatural film, I'm still hoping for the possibility that she may be a monster, a literal monster, and her mom has been helping her out the entire time. I mean, they were disappearing. So she was either eating them, killing them and eating them, or we have no idea. Either she was eating them, maybe like on a swung, or she really was just a tiny psychopath. By the way, she's very strong. Here goes nothing. I'm forgetting about my dinner.
Nasaan ka? Nasaan ka, Nerissa? Magsalita ka na.
She didn't say anything about body, by the way. She only kept asking, where are you, Nerissa? Where are you? It's not, where is your body? She just kept asking, where are you? Oh my God, they're both monsters, aren't they? Oh, I think I get it. Oh no, it's a possibility I never considered. That Nerissa had been innocent, and the only way to survive was to feed her mom. And her mom was the secret monster. God damn it. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. This music is amazing, by the way. Are they witches? No fucking way.
Dito nagsimula.
Mm-hmm.
Dito matutuloy.
What did? Are you gonna say anything?
Matanda na ako. Maganda ka.
Oh my God. Is she going to... Oh my god. And this is subverting all of my expectations. So she's going to try and steal her body, huh? That way both of them could live a happy life. Both new mother and daughter. My god. No way. Is she already dead? God, this movie is amazing. All the artistry is something I've never expected. All the VFX is something I've never expected. And all of the victims, huh? God, this movie is amazing. I'm not gonna lie anymore. This movie is amazing. God. You're walking around with you're running around with a puncture wound. That's not gonna be good for you. My god. Okay, now our protagonist is limping. My god. Again, it's really... I'm so glad that this movie is subverting all my expectations.
Kung papatayin mo siya, mawawala ka rin. Hindi ka na makakabalik sa kanya.
Negotiating, huh? I don't know. That sounds too easy. Nope, she's gonna kill her, isn't she? Adele's gonna die. One of them is going to die. Jesus Christ. I don't know why. It's just... I'm trying to imagine a little girl. The little girl that we saw before was laughing like this, and I can't see it. There was no flashback that showed her doing that, just smiling. But, I don't know. Is that the actor's actual scream? I can never tell. Oh my god. Oh god. I hate this. I hate this so much. The fact that the child understands that this is the only way. In the end, she's going to be the one shoveling her. Yep. I love that her dreams have never been acknowledged. You know, I love that her dreams are just in the background, something complete only for her and for the audience. I love that. I love that not everything is explained outright. It's something that Filipino movies do a lot, or did a lot, maybe. I hope that not all of them do this anymore. But man, SUNOD is like hyping up all my standards now for Filipino films. Horror films, mostly. There's still so much time left, you know? I think this is a plot twist. She killed Danelle, so now Nerissa has full jurisdiction over this body. Nope, it can't be that simple. No, I don't trust this. It can't be that simple. No, it's her, isn't it? No, I see the stab wound. I see the stab wound. I saw it. I saw it. I know what's going to happen in the very end. They made the switch. And I think what's going to happen is Perla, that's now inside her body, is going to kill her father. That's clever. It's clever. I honestly think if I didn't look, if I didn't see it, I would have never figured it out. But if I didn't see the stain on her shirt, or if I wasn't wondering the entire time, wow, it's taking a long time to go back to the COO and Perla. But yeah, I can see where this is going, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it because it's not the ending I expected. There are good plot twists, and there are bad plot twists. And this is a good plot twist, I think, because it was founded. It's not a plot twist that's just out of nowhere, you know? Back to where we began. I like that there are marks here. That thing's gonna need stitches. It's amazing how an empty hospital room looks like compared to an actual lived-in hospital room. Oh wait, her heart condition is going to come back. If that's really a no. Shit. She's gonna die. If that's really Perla inside her, that means she has all the riches of her father. If he kills her father, it's gonna be smart.
Nandito na naman kami.
Yeah.
I'll take care of everything.
Of course you will. She's not gonna leave her child. Why are you trying so hard to separate them, huh? Miss COO. You're gonna kill her, aren't you? She's going to die. yep, you're dead. She's going to die. Oh, well, okay, another possible ending is she's going to jump into her body instead of staying in Vizio's body. I don't know. There's two possible endings. One, that Olivia is going to ignore what she saw. She's going to be okay with Perla, staying inside the COO's body. Or two, Perla is going to transfer over into Olivia's body while Nerissa possesses Annelle's body again. Or three, I'm prepared for a third option. I just don't know what it is yet. There's still a lot of time.
Huwag ka na lang matakot, Iha.
God damn it. No. There's no way. You can't end there. Dang it. Carla Ledesma. Not bad. Not bad, man. There's gotta be an ending credit scene or something. It's gotta be. I like that it's exploring the surroundings, I think. I like that it's not focusing on the cast, but more on the environment, which is nice. Okay, then I focus on the cast. No, there's no ending credit scene. Dang it. No, I don't want to watch Squid Game now. I'm saving it. That was an unexpectedly good movie. I didn't think I would like it, but I ended up liking it. So there you have it. SUNOD. That was unexpectedly amazing. I like this. Dear Lord, I have no idea how I'm going to edit this, but that was amazing. I was fully expecting to be just angry at all the inaccuracies for call center agent work, but in the end, the story actually managed to sell me. It kept subverting my expectations to the way I wanted. And it's in the videography, cinematography was actually really, really good. It's amazing. Huh. I guess my faith in Filipino films has come back finally. It's so hard to separate the films that are strictly actually following the guidelines, following the themes, the genre that it says it's going to follow, and the stereotypical Filipino films filled with unnecessary screaming, cheesy plot lines, cheesy reveals, cheesy transitions, and a complete lack of artistry. Or maybe there's artistry, but it's very, very old, you know? And cheesy story lines, story tropes. So yeah. If you want to recommend another Filipino film, feel free to a Filipino horror film, by the way. Feel free to leave it out in the comments. Right now, again, if you want to help me choose what I'm going to watch next, whether it's going to be The Shining or The Devil Wears Prada, you can vote on that on my Instagram. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. Bye.